Good evening, your Fitness First community. Hope you're all alright this evening. I'd just like to start by saying thank you to all of you lovely ladies who are enjoying and doing the workouts, leaving comments, liking it. It's amazing to see loads of you doing it at the moment. People doing it all the time. It's fantastic. So I'm glad it's helping you all move forward. I've got some ladies who are doing my 6-week challenge at the moment and they're all doing absolutely fantastic. It's amazing to see how much they're developing as well. So yeah, really grateful for everybody who's doing liking my videos and commenting. Love helping people. Just remember though, I have got a YouTube channel where if you do like some of the videos, you can catch the videos on YouTube at Your Fitness First. So they're all on there. I download them all. So if you've got favourites that you might like to do again, instead of going through the group finding them, you can just go onto YouTube and find them there. So tonight though, I've got just a few questions that people have asked me. I've been sent a few messages, private messages, little bits and bobs. So I'm just going to answer these questions, leave it nice and short and sweet hopefully tonight. Try not to go on too much. I do get carried away though, so hopefully we're all right. So the first question is, nice to see you live. Hope you're having a good evening this evening. So the first question is, I'm struggling with meditation. What would you suggest? So meditation is a difficult one because it's all about learning to sit with yourself and sit with your own thoughts and stuff. I said it in one of my previous ones. There was a survey done on men and women, how if they'd rather spend 15 minutes sitting with their own thoughts or having electric shock treatment. 60% of men chose the electric shock, 35% of women chose the electric shock, which is quite high really, considering electric shock for 15 minutes rather than just sitting with your own thoughts. That's how much people didn't want to. So meditation is all a learning process about learning to sit with your own thoughts and be able to do that. But there are ways of getting through that. There's guided meditations. So I've said before, Medi2 is a fantastic free app, and Insight, another free app. They're all really good. You don't have to sit there for 5-20 minutes. You know what I mean? You can sit there for a minute and just learn to build a habit over time. I started very small. I started 2-3 minutes meditation probably 3 years ago now. And now I do 20 minutes a day in the morning, and I'll try and fit another 10-minute one in the daytime sometime. When I feel a bit stressed, I always do mindfulness and breathing. Just helps me get out of that thought process and into a better headspace. You can do, like I say, mindfulness. So I do mindfulness when I'm driving my car. Literally sounds silly, but you can literally say that you're driving your car, turning the wheel, pulling indicator, there's a car in front of me, there's a car behind me, and just literally say that over and over again in your head till you're literally concentrating on that moment. Because how many times have you driven home and you've got home and like, how the heck I don't remember even getting home. I don't remember driving home. We do it all the time. It's just we go on autopilot. So being mindful in situations, even when you're doing preparing food, doing anything around the house, spending time with your kids, just be there with the kids. You know what I mean? Playing out in playing football, going into the park with them, doing whatever you do. Just being there and enjoying being present in that moment, being mindful of not letting your thoughts wander away. It's such a good process to learn, and it's all about living in the present moment. And if you can start to do that, you can live in the present moment. You can start to live and find happiness, because happiness is living here and now, not in the past thinking about what's happened, not in the future what could happen, because we've got no control over that. So it's all about just learning those little things. So yeah, start small, guided meditations, mindfulness, do mindful walking. Really good one that is. I enjoy that. I do mindful walking. Just do some breathing and just put one foot in front of the other and just look around me, notice 3 things around when you're going on a different walk every time you go on it. It's all really good for helping you move forward. So hopefully that helps. Next question is, any recommendations for food to take while at work? So yeah, this person's been struggling with food and they just end up snacking with stuff. So a good way of doing this, you can either have salads. So I have a salad every day. It's boring. Well, it's not boring because I enjoy it, but it's salad. You have tuna, chicken, egg, cheese, whatever. A nice salad every day for my dinner. You can make it, you can put it in a box and take that to work. You could even batch make soup for the week. So So you could have like a big load of soup, you could do it in your slow cooker, whisk it all up, and then just take a bowl full each day and then warm it up in a microwave. Another one is if you've got a microwave at work, you can use scrambled eggs in a cup with avocado, some other little things, whatever you fancy. Just take some peppers and stuff like that, cut up, and you can have it with that. There's lots of different ways of doing stuff, but yeah, it's just basically preparing and planning. Make sure you've got food shopping, plan your week out, and do the night before. I've always said have that plan the night before, so everything's ready for the morning, so you're not rushing around in the morning wondering what to do next. It's all good. It's all good ways of preparing for the next day. So yeah, I'd just recommend little things like that, really good to help you move forward and prepare for dinner. My carbs are always coming out high on my fitness pal when I'm logging my food. Any ideas to how to overcome this? So yeah, if you're eating too much carbs, your carbs are coming out too high, you need to balance it out. So you can either just put your portion size down, which is always a good way of doing it, so you're not having many carbs. Eat more veg instead of the potatoes, rice, pasta and stuff like that. Or you could change it for lentils and beans and stuff like that. They have got a little bit of carbs in it, but they're not as high as carbs as them. So it really is a good way of just changing your diets and being aware. So like I say, smaller portions of carbs, lentils and beans. Be aware of the foods that you're eating with high carbs in and just have less of it. It's a good way of doing it. It's a great way. Eat more veg and protein, because protein makes you fuller for longer. And then there's BBC Good Food, low carb recipes. They do vegetarian ones as well, and they're really, really good. Just for a nice little low carb recipes that could help you with that as well. So yeah, a lot of little ideas there, really quite simple ones as well that you just don't think about. Like people don't think of lentils and beans like that and stuff like that, which are low carbs. Again, they've got a good protein in them, so you're getting your protein in there as well. So it's a good substitute instead of having rice and pasta all the time. And also, I do have carbs with one meal a day. So I don't have carbs. I have a little bit with my breakfast, which is a sprinkle of granola. But then the rest after that is just nothing for my dinner. And then my tea, I have a little bit of carbs. I don't think I did tonight either, actually. Tonight, because I've not really done a workout. So I didn't tonight. So it just depends on what you need. Some days to go about it. It's a good way of doing it. Next question. Should I be hitting my calorie deficit each day or just not exceeding it? Well, this is entirely up to you. It's one of them. It's a funny one, this, because yes, we set a calorie deficit. Do never go over it. That's a deficit's there to not make sure you keep within that. But you can go under it. It doesn't matter. If you're going under your calorie deficit and you're not hungry, that's perfectly fine. Drinking lots of water will help you with hunger if you're doing that. But yeah, it doesn't matter if you're under your calories and you feel okay. You're not feeling faint. You're still able to walk, work out and stuff. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Just don't exceed it. Not all the time anyway. Weekends, have a little bit of a treat. Don't. But in the week, yeah, keep really strict to it and keep under it if you can, or just don't exceed it. That's the thing. But yeah, it's just there's guidance really. It's not going to be massive going over too much or under, just as a guidance. Keep there. It doesn't matter if you're under or over. So yeah, well, it doesn't matter if you're over, but not too much. So next one, how long should my workouts be? And how much should I work out? So it depends on what your goal is really. If your goal is just to be fit and healthy, the recommendation is 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week, which is like a walk, to 75 minutes of plus 150 plus a moderate and a 75 minute plus of vigorous exercise. That's the recommended guidelines from the NHS and from the American Sports College and stuff like that. So that's what they recommend. But it depends what your goal is. If you really want to lose weight, then get active every day. I walk every day. It does you no harm. I do probably an hour walk every day, 30 minutes back in school twice a day. So that's an hour walk every day. And then I do workouts every other day. If not every day, I do yoga or something else and a workout. So it depends on your goal. You've got to do it to suit you. But if you really want to lose weight and stuff, then yeah, Be as active as much as possible. You don't have to do vigorous exercise all the time, but keep above those guidelines is better than not. So it's like my activity today is, it says it's about 68 minutes active, which is not bad considering I've been sit down doing calls most of the day. So that's not bad really. But yeah, you just keep working. Your workouts as well, length, I'd say between half an hour and 45 minutes, again, depending on what you're doing, because if you do a 20-minute HIIT workout, that's enough because it gets your metabolism going, gets your heart rate up there. But yeah, try and keep it balanced. 45 minutes if you're doing a nice, good weight workout. Cardio, half an hour to 45 minutes, definitely help you move forward. So yeah, hope that helps. If you need any more, let me know. Next question, should I do strength training or cardio? Oh, this is a good one, this one, because it's a tough one, because strength training is really good to helping you lose weight, but you also need the cardio. It's so good for you, for your heart and stuff, for your lungs. And so, yeah, it's a tough one, but it depends on your goal again. So if you want to lose weight quicker, lift weights. Heavy weights is a good way of lifting, good way of losing weight quicker. The more heavier you lift, the more your body will absorb that fat and turn it into muscle, and that will really help. So, but for your own health, I'd say a mixture of both is best for your health. Personally, again, the recommendation is half an hour to an hour of cardio, and then 20 minutes to half an hour of weight training. That's a recommendation. It's quite a good guidelines to stick by. And when you do your weights, like say, do them heavy. So you're doing smaller reps, do 10 to 12 reps of as many reps as you can of the heaviest weight you can, without injuring yourself, obviously. Stay safe. But the strength training is the benefits of that is increase your muscle mass. So it lowers body fat, increases your bone density, which helps with women with osteoporosis and going through the menopause. It'll certainly help you there. It boosts your metabolism, which again will help you lose weight. It gives you a better posture because you're building strength. As long as if you're doing a workout, you do your front and your back at the same time. So you're working the opposing muscles, shall we say. So you're not going to be all hunched over like that. When you see some people like that, they always just work the shoulders or something. You need to nice balance, so it's good for your posture. It'll help with your balance and flexibility, but also it boosts your heart health, and it's fantastic for your mental health. Everything I'm doing now, I'm promoting mental health for fitness. It is now prescribed on the NHS health, doing workouts for your mental health. It's amazing. It gives you the boost that you need. It helps you feel better. You feel good about yourself. It does your self-esteem. It really does change your life. I've got a few clients who've really struggled and doing this 6-week challenge, and it's really helped them see things in a different light, just by doing exercise and stuff. So it's definitely good for your mental health as well. The benefits of cardio, again, when you increase your heart rate and you get your blood flowing through your body, it's really good for that because it helps your heart, keeps your heart nice and healthy, helps your lungs, your brain, helps your blood flowing to your brain, keeps it going around there, gives you good skin, look young forever, not bad for 44. I'm only joking. It helps improves your sleep, helps you sleep better, and it increases your energy levels. People think I've not got the energy for working out, but the more you work out, the more energy you've got. It's a simple fact. It boosts energy, creates energy. It's just the way it is in life. It does it with everything. So the more energy you produce, as long as you're not working out too much, you'll create more energy for yourself. So like I say, a nice brisk walk every day and do a workout every 3 days, every other day, so 3 or 4 times a week. It will be absolutely amazing. Whether it's a mixture of strength training, cardio, bit of yoga in between for flexibility, is fantastic for you. So it's a good variety there. But yeah, so just like I say, it's what you're training for. But strength training and cardio, both beneficial for everything, weight loss and healthy heart. So yeah, that's all the questions I've got for tonight. If anybody's got any more for next week, I'll do another live Q&A next week. Or if anybody wants any any training on anything, any help with anything, let me know. I'll quite happily help you. I do free coaching calls for up to half an hour for anybody struggling to get into health and fitness and want some help moving forward with their health and well-being. So get in touch, send me a message. I'll quite happily give you a quick half an hour free coaching call to give you some advice moving forward. But yeah, that's all I've got time for tonight. Thank you for joining me. Really grateful for everybody watching me live, catching up in the replay, or watching on YouTube. Take care, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow morning with a legs, bums and tums workout. So 6:30 tomorrow morning, legs, bums and tums. Be there. Let's get shaped up for summer. Take care, everybody. Have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.